Right, a quick game of rapid chess. Well, hopefully a slow game. 1578, good luck. Okay, pawn's just connected. 101 games, so potentially could be underrated. I've done just over 300. 317 I'm up to. Now let's play c4, traditional reti. e3 has really become more fashionable now, just to be a bit more solid against the push, which my pawn has done. So I'll go b4. Okay, comes forward there. What's he aiming for? I'm just going to develop and target the pawn. Okay, knight comes forward. I mean, I don't see why I can't just push my pawn here. Feels like I'm forgetting some theory here. There should be a move for me. Pawn up I think is fine. Up, takes, knight a5. Just grab the pawn. a3 is obviously a move as well. He might have to waste move. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go a3. He might end up having to waste a move. Or he just wanted to go forward. But now I can push up, I think. But now he's probably going to have to push forward. Gain a knight, lose a knight. And we can gain a pawn first. And then we can just comfortably take back, I think. I take, so I'll take back. So same principle, if he pushes I can take, he can take, and then I can grab a pawn. If the knight moves I can take the, say he moves across, I can grab this pawn. Just hope I'm not blundering some sort of tactic or theory, but I don't think I am. Again, get the cursor off the board so there's no accidental slips there. So he's played knight out wide, so I think I just take the pawn here. Yeah, he can challenge my knight and I can drop back. Then he's going to move like knight across, but I think I could easily defend. Bishop up, you've got to still pay attention. Here, bishop up. Say knight back to where it is. Knight in. I mean, maybe I can just simply drop back. Feels like I've got to take the pawn. I don't think I can give up the chance to grab the pawn. Okay, he's gone there. Okay, I think that... I mean, I just want to go here now. Then I cover the knight coming in here as well. And we also stop it pawn push. We can still drop the knight back. We're going to go g3 and develop at some point. Okay, so he may be looking at knight in. That could be tricky. I think I'll have to play knight across. Cover this, give my knight the option to drop back this way as well now. Knight up. Okay, g3. Maybe there's an annoying bishop jump. Actually, g3, that's a little bit annoying, isn't it? How do we do this? g3, bishop down. I could drop a knight back. Yeah, let's just do it. I need to get castle. I'll just play it back if he comes forward. Then bishop up castle, that sort of idea. Oh, he's played queen down. Okay. So same thing, got to drop back. Maybe he can now play knight in. But I'm perfectly fine just to trade everything off here. And then just develop. It looks fine to me. Oh, he's just castled. So now I'm getting ready to castle as well. This pawn could become a target, of course, if he gets the rooks across quickly. You drop the queen back, so probably targeting this, but there is a pawn here that's actually loose, which I don't really want to lose, so Pawn up makes sense to me here. A move like bishop down, up. Bishop in, I think I just castle. Bishop down, I think I just castle. So I think I want to try and hold on to that pawn. Castle next move. Obviously depending on what my opponent does, but in principle that's my next move. Oh, he's challenging the pawn. So I presume I'm just fine to trade there, otherwise he does get his pawn back. Knight up might be a move, but I don't think so. I'm just going to still try and castle. Right, I've got castled, so now knight up becomes a little bit more forceful, but it's still, pawn is still well guarded. We just have to find a way to break out, get our pieces into play, and that might actually push my bishop to a good trading square. I can't take here. Knight up, I guess queen down. Then knight back might be a move, but it feels like I'm blundering a piece, so I'm just going to play bishop up. I've still got to pay attention here. You only have a one wrong move away from disaster in most games of chess. So this pawn again going to be very difficult to defend. I'll probably drop the rook back if he targets the rook. Knight forward, so what's he trying to achieve there? I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve there, unless he wants me to play h3. Knight across now, 3 attack it and 2 defend it, that's not a move. Queen across into the corner is interesting to target the pawn. Then if knight down I can simply trade, but then my rook's getting a bit short of squares to come back. Queen across, at least there is a threat there. I guess he can just march forward. Yeah, I'm just going to drop the rook back, then I've got options to activate the rook if I need to. Or is he just trying to simplify here? Maybe. Not actually easy to see what to do here. I want to play rook across, but I know this pawn's going to get a bit loose. Knight up might be a move as well. Takes, check, knight back. I'm going to play queen up just with an idea potentially for knight up and reinforce the pawn. I'd be very happy if he takes. This pawn is a bit loose, but rook across should be fine. Okay. What about bishop up here? It's a potential for him to miss a trick with knight forward here. That's the only reason I've played that. I don't really want to trade bishop for knight. But there is a tricky move in the position, which is easy to miss. It's the only reason I've played that move. I'll probably drop back if he plays a move like f5 or h5, but they do weaken his defenses a bit. If bishop takes, I'll just take back. I guess that's a safe pre-move. Well, he has played f5. Okay. Take. Knight forward. I don't like the look of that. Knight up here might be an idea now. Making slightly hard work this, aren't I? I'm going to take a risk and try and press forward a bit, because I'm making a little bit of hard work this, and I'm getting a bit low on time now. So I'm going to try and branch out, gain a little bit of space if we can. I'd expect bishop forward here, then probably queen across, I'm not sure. Oh, mind you, I've given him c5, that's a slight mistake. Yeah, bishop down seems very logical. Queen across, c5. I'm going to have to play a move like e3, aren't I? But then my knight's obviously a bit loose. Oh, he's gone back over. Right, so Don't I just push here so he can't do that himself? E3 I don't like the look of. Do I do this? How bad a problem is it if he does that? But if I go forward, it really gives him control here, and he can still target the pawn. That one. I'm just going to drop the bishop back. I'm going to allow this and then try and run this pawn, I think. Maybe redeploy the knight, but it feels like I'm kind of going wrong this game. Yeah, I think knight back and across could be sensible. Put the knight in the middle. Oh, he's pushing. Okay. That I didn't expect. So have we got to move like queen up? No, I am going to push forward now to try and stop this, and I'm going to target this pawn hopefully quickly. Obviously he wants to target something like this, so I might need knight back as well to chase this knight. Yeah, knight h2 might need to be played here. He's doing really well here, and he's playing very, very well now. If I take, he takes the bishop. There's no follow-up. So knight back might solidify. Something's coming off then. I'm dropping back and hope I'm not blundering. If takes, I'll take back. If takes, I'll take back. I'm still a little bit down on the clock. That's a bit concerning as well. Of course, I've got one big target I'm aiming for now, and then try and run this pawn at the right moment. And hope I don't blunder some nasty tactic, like takes here at some point. Oh, that's what he's got. Okay. Oh, blimey, I just haven't seen it. I simply didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. What the heck? Oh, I really have genuinely blundered the game, haven't I? I've just blundered the game completely, not paying attention. Wow, well done. I just didn't even see it. I just simply wasn't paying attention. Nothing I can do to survive this. He should be far too strong at this rating level. Okay, I've got to bring the knight into play. No point leaving it where it was. But he really has to blunder badly to lose this one now. You know, miracles do happen now and again, but shouldn't happen like this, should there? I mean, that's loose. I can't block. I can't even run, so yeah, this is over. Wow, sometimes you just gotta say well done. Let's come in the corner. But I've given up on this one mentally. I'll still play a few moves on just in case, but no, he has to really, really, really blunder very badly here. I just wasn't paying attention at all. Yeah, it felt like I was making really hard work of this game as well, didn't it? Really hard work. He's only 1,000 in blitz as well. But it's just one of them things. You say well done. Rook across, but it doesn't really create any threats to the king. He just has to be patient and use his time and not flag himself, but he can easily mop these pawns up. Just bring the rooks around, clean up the pawns, and what have I got? Seems like there's nothing here at all, barring a miracle. Rook across, and how do I break out? How do I get my pieces active? No idea. Knight over, so do I need either across? Queen takes, knight takes, covers. So if I go here, he's looking at knight check, isn't he? So I have to go here surely, just to give my king a bailout square. And he does have a check, and I have to come across, and then at least these squares are covered. He just wants to get his rook somehow into the game, have that extra piece, and it's too much to defend. And I have no choice but to play quick. I've got to be up on the time, up on the clock. And even, how do I get to his king? King's got a really good safety square. So he's gone back, he hits my rook. Let's hit the knight. If the knight moves, actually there is a check. If he checks here, I just collect. Then I can still block. He's just going to pay attention. His king's defences might get slightly open here. I mustn't pre-move. I mustn't pre-move here, but check I can take. And he's got no immediate knockout, so okay, that's a good move, and that's a really good move. If I push, it just activates his rook, so I'm probably going to have to come back. Knight takes, check isn't on. I'm going to target the pawn, but even then I can't actually take it because of the back rank. How do I get out of this? Oh, I've just blundered as well. I've just realised what I've done. And if I go here, knight down, rook takes, rook check, knight blocks. Yeah, it's over. Just knight down wins the game. And that's what he's done. He's seen it. Wow. Oh, it's annoying. I can't even take the pawn because of the rook check. I have to go with the king, not the rook here. I've got to get the king up, but yeah. He's just played this very well, and I've played a shocker of shocking games, haven't I? Absolute shocker of a game. I can't go here without a check here. Here he just does this. Truly unbelievable what I've done here. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Well done.